Good morning, my darlings. It's another day. Alrighty, y'all. It is Wednesday. We got our cup of coffee, and darling, you might need it extra strong if you watch that interview or the rally. The rally. I'm going to use quotes because, darling, there were more people protesting it outside of the building than there were inside. And they're already lying and doing the propaganda thing, so they're sharing photos of old rallies going, "This was us last night." It wasn't. Darling, there were so few people that they didn't even put anyone in the bleachers. They were in floors or in seats on the floor and behind him that they couldn't even go out into the bleachers. It wasn't even enough for them to sit in bleachers. They were sitting in folding chairs right in front of the podium. Okay? It was like a press conference size. Okay? Speaking of press conferences, you've got that interview and my IQ drops by the double digits every time I listen to that man speak. I can't talk to adults who don't know any words that are larger than like 1.5 syllables. I just can't talk to those people. So it was painful to watch and to listen to. I'm appreciative, though, of that interviewer holding him to the fire a little bit. Now, you know he's going to come after him, but that's a separate thing. So held him accountable for a handful of things, called him out on some stuff. And if you've ever dealt with a narcissist, it was traumatizing watching it because you're looking at a narcissist do the thing that they do when you catch them in a lie, which is they look at you extra sternly and they repeat the same lie again and again to show you that they mean business. Oh, tourism is up. It's doing great. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Gas is down. Groceries down. Everything's great. Everybody's happy. Everything's amazing. Jobs are up. Tourism is up. Everything's up, everything, like just lying, just straight lying. And the swallowers just eat it up. And the dude's like, actually, no. Yeah, it is. Wait till you see the numbers. We don't need to. We can look with our eyes. No, it's great. It's great now. It's great right now. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. Well, yeah, he had MS-13 on his knuckles. Didn't you see it? Like, that was obviously superimposed. No, it wasn't. He obviously okay. And the swallowers are over there, glug, glug, glug. They woke up this morning. And the first thing out of his mouth on his toilet twat of the day was, if the economy's bad right now, don't forget that Joe Biden was president until the 19th. I didn't take over until January 20th. Bitch, it's almost May. It is almost May. You're trying to tell me that Joe Biden crashed the economy with the 3 weeks that he was a lame duck president, but it didn't show up until now? He did that in the 3 weeks and then set up a timer on it so that it didn't take effect until right now. It has nothing to do with your Liberation Day. You were celebrating Liberation Day. You were celebrating when you crashed it and then brought it back so that your friends could make money. You bragged about that. You didn't blame any of that on Joe Biden. But right now, the fact that everything's crashing again because of your numbers, by the way, China is telling other people that they will stop working with them if they work with us, okay? Because China's got the leverage. We're about to be extra, extra screwed on this without anything to keep it from being too dry. I got to be careful how I say it, okay? I almost said it the way I wanted to say it. And they're up there talking about winning, and this is Joe Biden's fault because this is his budget still. So this is his fault, and this is his economy, and this has nothing to do with tariffs. Tariffs are companies are moving their factories here, and tourism is up, and prices are down, and just straight lies. Just straight lies. And the swallowers are going to go outside, and they're going to look at the empty everything, and they're going to get it in front of their cameras and go, "Yep, Daddy's right. I just went and saw for myself. It's full shelves. It'll be bone empty. It doesn't matter. That's why it's a culture. That's why it's a culture. They will not believe what their own eyes see. They're going to believe what Daddy told them to swallow. And Daddy said everything's great and everything bad is because of Joe Biden." Because that's meritocracy, ladies and gentlemen. They got rid of the DEI, and funny, when they got rid of the DEI is when all the problems started happening. It's almost like all the qualified people were there on the DEI. But they keep blaming. Can you imagine what it must be like to be in a body like mine and to know that every time one of these people fucks something up, they look around the room for someone who looks like me to go, "It was her. She exists in this company, so it must be her fault somehow. Somehow must be. Okay, we had a black president years ago. Somehow the planes falling out of the sky in 2025 is because of the guy that was in the office almost 20 years ago. That's how. Okay, they set off a time release so that it happened now because they knew it was going to be me. Like, y'all gotta... The backflips they are willing to do. The backflips they are willing to do to just gulp, 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 guzzle, 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 guzzle.